Welcome back to the Snipe Museum of Art. My name is Joe Becker and I'm honored to serve as the director. Today I wanted to take you behind the scenes to one of my favorite places here at the museum, one of the many vaults where we have works of art on storage for their safekeeping and for their longevity. Today we're going to spend a few minutes in our area where most of the prints and drawings are housed. The museum, as you probably recall, has an extraordinary collection of almost 30,000 objects. Of those, there are more than 4,000 drawings that go all the way back to the Renaissance. There's more than 5,700 prints, which also go back to the Renaissance. And then we have over 11,000 photographs. Collectively, we refer to them as works on paper. Coming down here, it's deceivingly quiet. But this is really one of the workhorse areas of the entire museum. It's also, in many ways, one of the most well-organized parts of what we do. Take a look around me. The shelves are highly organized around different sizes of objects. You go from left to right, to right, to right, to right, and you see how everything is so meticulously labeled. That's largely due to our curator of European art, who worked very hard to organize this space. All of the individual boxes are called Solander boxes, and housed within are numerous examples of drawings in some sections and prints in other sections. Now that you've had a chance to look around the room and have some semblance of how we are organized generally, thought maybe you'd like to see one of these Solander boxes opened up. Everything has been meticulously arranged according to the size, according to the nationality, and according to the artists alphabetically by last name. Each of the works is obviously individually mounted and matted for its safekeeping and protection. Prints and drawings are an integral part of the history of art. In this drawing that's on the table here, you can think about it in several ways. It is related to, but also independent from, a larger painting. Drawings, such as this one by Giordano, give you some indication of what he might have been thinking about in terms of the composition or the visual arrangement for a larger painting. Helped him think about space, it helped him think about positioning, helped him think about light and dark. Overall, it was a guide. One of the most moving things about studying drawings and prints is they offer a very intimate experience. Unlike a painting or sculpture, which is generally larger and presented in a more public fashion, drawings were intended to be experienced up close, almost like we today might read a book or a tablet. You can see the individual marks. You can see the individual areas where light and shadow interplay. It's a very interesting language. It's a very special form of communication. It's a key to unlocking many ways in which an artist and an audience relate to one another. Before we leave this little visit, this behind-the-scenes tour, I just thought I'd come back to that earlier comment that I made about this area being one of the true workhorses for the museum. So many points of contact for a space that can oftentimes seem so quiet. There is our curator, who's responsible for selecting these objects and for organizing these objects. There's our registrar, who keeps track of their whereabouts. There's our preparators team, who's responsible for all the matting and when they go out on public display, the framing of the objects. And then there's our education team, who make these works accessible to classes, to students, to faculty, even researchers. So many important professionals that are involved, and we appreciate their efforts. We hope that you've enjoyed this little behind-the-scenes tour. We hope that you're back here at the museum with us very soon, and that you have many opportunities to experience this part of the collection, prints and drawings, Thank you very much, and have a good day.